Live your life to the best of your ability. And we're going to do the same with the Most High on our side. But we're going to look here at what's really going on and what's about to happen. And we see there in Isaiah 26 and 20, it says, take refuge from the coming judgment. And see, that's really why folks really going crazy and are trying to come together, because they think this fella they think they put in office is going to save them. Come, my people, into your chambers and shut your doors behind you. Hide yourself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation is past. For behold, Yahuwah comes out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. What's their iniquity, Robert? What they did to his people. We're going to see it. Just like we said, the earth will also disclose her blood and will no more cover her slain. This is why. This is what he's standing up for and saying, let's get them. And Jeremiah 50 and 20, Yahuwah says, at that time, people would try hard to find guilt in Yasharal, but there would be no guilt. People would try to find Yehuda's sins, but no sins will be found. That is because I am saving a few survivors from Yasharal and Yehuda, and I am forgiving them for all their sins. Yeah, he woke us up and told us who we were. Told us that we are the real children of the Most High, and that we should no longer walk in the path we was walking on. The path that Hasatan has most of the people of this earth on. Delusion. Headed straight for the big ditch, which is hell. But the text says the blind lead the blind. If the blind lead the blind, they lead them straight into the ditch. But what did Yahushua say? He said, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Let them do their thing. There ain't no persuading them to get right. No, they want the way they have. They want the way they're going. Because they enjoy the lifestyle they live. They like being bigots. But we're going to read Jeremiah 50, which is a very important script that I think all of us need to put in our system, at least once a week, because this is the times we're living in. And every time I try to scrap it and say, well, we're not going to read that, it's too long, I will find something else in it to say, okay, this is something we need to get in this idea. But let's get to it. And it's a message about Babylon. And like we said, they're trying to find guilt in Yehuda, in Yasharal, but they can't find any guilt. They're trying their best to blame us folks for everything that goes wrong in this nation. But we're not guilty. They can't find anything to link and tie us to what they want to. All we're doing is standing up and speaking for ourselves as far as who we were as one, as led by the Most High, and we're changing our lives. And that's not affecting anybody else but our own selves. However, it does mean once we get ourselves together and pay attention to the Most High and do what He calls us to do, then they're going into bondage, and we're coming out. This text is very clear, family. It says the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Those who put into captivity will go into captivity. Those that kill with the sword will be killed with the sword. Family, there's one thing I don't understand. How people can take the Most High serious if they don't believe what He says. He says you reap what you sow. He's not a man that He should lie. If you kill, you're going to be killed. If you put into captivity, you're going to be taken into captivity. It's as simple as that. And this country has killed and put into captivity. Kidnap folks, put them into slavery, and expect to say, Lord, forgive me, it's over with. No, that's not how it works. Let's read. A message about Babylon. This is the message Yahuwah spoke through the prophet Jeremiah about Babylon and his people. Announce this to all nations. Lift up a flag and announce the message. Speak the whole message and say, the nation of Babylon will be captured. The god of Baal will be put to shame. The god of Marduk will be very afraid. Babylon's idols will be put to shame. Her gods will be filled with terror. And this is what's going on, family. As we see here, folks are raising their flags, but the Most High just said, announce and raise the flag. Announce the message and lift up a flag. What is the flag we're lifting, family? We're lifting our voices and our lives, our very lives. See, we're letting the world know we're not them people they say we are. We're the true people of the Most High's choice. And we're acting like it now. We're living like it now. All them images they showed in the 90s, in the 80s and 90s of us out there killing each other, selling dope, them days are over. I just saw a post last evening that was saying the street life is dead. The street life is dead, terminated. And it's true. Selling dope these days is a dead end because the neighborhoods aren't taking it anymore. It's like, you got to get up out of here. We're not having that dope dealing no more in our neighborhoods. We're not having that pornography. All the mess that is against the Most High's chosen agenda. A nation from the north will attack Babylon. And family, I just learned this the other day, but a nation from the north usually means a nation more powerful and more capable, more powerful and most capable to win the war. Not necessarily the one due north. That nation will make Babylon like an empty desert. No one will live there. Both men and animals will run away. Yahuwah says, at that time, the people of Yasharal and the people of Yehuda would be together. They would cry and cry together. And together they would go and look for Yahuwah, their Elohim. Yeah, family, the text says that that nation will make Babylon like an empty desert. No one will live there. Both men and animals will run away. But folks say we don't have to flee. We don't have to flee Babylon. We're just going to stay right here until the bombs go off, until the earthquakes go off, until the volcanoes go off, the big one, and just sit here and be like, the Most High got us. No, we're going to sit here until he delivers us, of course, but we're looking to go. We're looking to get up out of this place. Prayerfully looking and doing whatever he tells us to do. See, family, I done figured out most folks. They're hoping and wishing for reparations so they can take and spend that money here on this nation, thinking that this is going to be their promised land. But it's not going to happen. We won't be repaired until we get up out of here. Because the Most High knows how people's minds and hearts are. They won't move. They'll sit right here, blow it on foolishness. But we're nation building. We're not trying to build our own kingdoms up. We're building up the Most High's kingdom. Just like the text says, they would cry and cry together. And together they would look. And together they would go look for Yahuwah, their Elohim. They would ask how to go to Zion. They would start to go in that direction. Uh-oh, didn't we just say that, family? They starting to move towards that direction. They would say, come, let us join ourselves to Yahuwah. And, oh yeah, let's think about it. And this is for all the folks that say this is their promised land. They can have it, but it's not what they think. It's not the promise they think it is. The text says it's going to be totally destroyed. No one will live there. We see how the animals are leaving Yellowstone, the spot where the big volcano is about to go off, and thinking that they don't have to run too. They don't have to get out of this place too. From what I've heard, the whole nation is going to be split in half. My goodness. Oh, my, yeah. Hallelujah.